Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your glutton Matt, having some Arby's today. And you are seeing right, I have buzzed my head. Today was finally the day I had enough and I just went ahead and did it. But before we get on to that, let's get on with the food. So you know whenever someone comes out with something limited time, I have to have it. So Arby's brought back their Smokehouse Brisket sandwich, and then they have the bacon brisket flatbread and the spicy brisket poutine. So I had to go and pick up some of those. And then along with that, I think a half pound bacon, beef and cheddar, some of their white cheddar mac and cheese, onion rings, and curly fries, of course. And then I went ahead and I got a frosty on the way back too. But let's start. I'm gonna go with this poutine because you guys know I love my poutine. By the way, close up of it before I start eating. It does have a bit of a spice, a bit of a kick to it, and that's good. Yeah, you guys will already know that I'd mentioned in one of my previous videos that I was like that close to shaving my head. That I had the clippers waiting upstairs. And today I just finally had enough. I was having such a hard time with it. But I just could not stand it anymore. I think I'll feel better about it from now on. Just not having to worry about it and stuff. And it'll just make life so much more convenient too. But yeah, I wanted to get a strawberry frosty today too, but they're all out of strawberry frosties. I guess it was only till May 24th, which May the 24th is a holiday here in Canada for Victoria Day. So I guess it was only up until the long weekend. I rolled up in the drive-thru and I asked for a strawberry frosty, and they were like, "Oh, unfortunately, we don't have those anymore." So I went with vanilla though, because I've never had a vanilla. I don't think I've had a vanilla frosty before. I know the general consensus is that chocolate's better than vanilla, but I thought I'd still try it. I thought I'd dip my curly fries in a frosty, if this will even work. Come on, you. There we go. That is good. I don't think it matters what kind of fries I dip in there. I think it's always gonna be good. Okay. Let's go with this Smokehouse Brisket guy. So what is in this? Oh, it doesn't even tell me. Let me see. So there's delicious smoked beef with smoked Gouda, crispy onions, mayo, and barbecue sauce, all served on an artisan style roll. So there we go. I think that's gonna be good. Oh yeah. Feels kind of small compared to the other stuff. That is really good. It definitely tastes very, very smoky. You can taste the smoke in there. That's a good sandwich. I forgot to grab like a pop to drink down with this. I just have this milkshake. What's their orange cream milkshake? It's like a creamsicle, like an orange creamsicle. It tastes really, really good. It's super good. We're gonna have some of this white cheddar mac and cheese. There we go. It definitely ended up getting a bit congealed, even after I reheated it, but it's still good. Let's see these onion rings. Yeah, I know a lot of people like my hair. It's probably gonna take some time getting used to me with a shaved head. But like I said, I think it's for the best, really. It wasn't just that it was getting too long, and like I didn't want to wait for a hair appointment. It's just I've been very self-conscious about my hair for a long, long time in terms of it thinning and balding. Oh yeah, sorry. The half-pound beef and cheddar, bacon beef and cheddar. I'm gonna put some horseradish on there. But yeah, I've been self-conscious about it, just thinning and bald, like my hairline thinning and just receding for a long, long time. It makes me feel better just to shave it off and get it over with. Because really what I felt like for the longest time, like keeping my hair long, was just that I was basically just trying to hide it. I just sort of almost put a band-aid over it and just try to keep my hair long as possible. Because I've always sort of known that I was actually going to go bald in my lifetime, looking at my grandfather on my mother's side. Because even from an early age, I've had the same, like I could see my head in my grandfather, that I had the same head as him, and he's balding. He has like the kind of balding where he has the sides, but of whisks of hair at the side, and then he's bald right across the top. But just from the shape of his forehead and stuff, like I could tell that I had the same head as him, that my hair was going to go the exact same way eventually. It was just a matter of time, really. And I knew that from an early age, from as like early as I was aware of those kind of things, like balding and stuff. Probably like 10 years old or something. I almost already knew that I was going to go bald eventually. So it's something I'm very self-conscious about. Like I've had a very high forehead and high hairline since a very early age. Like I said, I already knew for a long time. It was almost like at an early age, I always wondered, like, I always asked myself, like, I always wondered if I was going bald at that time too. I was like, why is my hairline so much higher than other kids my age and stuff? Like, am I going bald already? It always bothered me so much. I even remember like back in it was grade 8 or 9 or something, and I just got my hair cut, and that's back when I actually rocked like short hairstyles, like the spiky kind of Caesar cuts that were popular back then in the late 90s, early 2000s. And I remember like I was at school and I was walking through the hallways just after I got that haircut done. And someone I knew actually came up to me and they actually like said, "You look like you're balding." And they actually told me that. And man, that hit home so hard like when that happened. I think that was like from that period on, that's probably what stopped me from getting really short haircuts, and I started sort of going towards longer style haircuts. It was almost for a way of me to like hide my head and hide my forehead. And there's the white cheddar mac and cheese all done. But yeah, so that's something that like I've been sensitive about like for a long time, for my whole life. And before anyone says like, "Oh man, you didn't need to shave your head," like you had lots of hair. Like I knew it was like I could see like when I looked at it myself in the mirror, like and I inspected it when I pulled my hair back and stuff. Like I could tell my hair is starting to thin. Like I sort of got away. I got away with it for as long as possible, but now that I'm in my 30s, like I can tell it's starting to thin and even go back even further now. Like I say, like even now, this whole previous time that I've had that long hair, it was almost just a way of trying to hide it. I was really just trying to hold on as long as possible before I had to like actually admit it. Mm. Mm. I sort of put this in the freezer so it wouldn't melt when I was like setting everything up. It's almost too thick now. I'll have to almost drink that with this, or have that with it. What do I do with my spoon? Have some of that with my spoon. Mm. There we go. But yeah, I think it'll just, in terms too, because it'll make getting videos done so much easier too. So it'll literally almost take like an hour every day or more just to get my hair ready the way I liked it. Whereas now, I won't even have to bother with my hair at all. I'll just be able to get straight to the videos. Mm. Mm-hmm. There we go. Half-pound beef and cheddar down. Let's get some of these onion rings out. I actually had a bit of a scare when I got my order because after I drove away from the drive-thru and then I was looking in my bag, like just making sure you have everything proper. And I thought they gave me 2 orders of onion rings. It's because they put my onion rings and my curly fries right beside each other. And then one of the onion rings fell off the onion rings on top of the curly fries. And, just the way the shape the curly fries are, it looked like two orders of onion rings. I was freaking out that I had to drive back and get my curly fries. So I was dead set on dipping my curly fries in my Frosty, which I haven't had much of so far. Mm. Mmm. Mmm. Cold on the teeth. Oh my gosh. So cold. Mmm. That's such a good milkshake. Okay, let's get on with this bacon flatbread thing. So let's see what's inside of it. I forgot to mention what was in the poutine. I'll have to look just after this, but so in this guy, it doesn't even really tell you like in here. It says brisket is a cut of beef that's been smoked for at least 13 hours. Bacon is a gift pigs give you when you're good. Flatbread is the shape of bread. The brisket bacon flatbread is a sandwich Arby's made just for you. So that's basically how they describe it. So it's got bacon and it's got brisket in there. There we go. Let's have that guy. Well, it looks like there's tomato and stuff in there too. Mm. 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 That is good. Again, very smoky. I'm not sure. Probably depends on whether you like smoky flavored meat or not. If you'll like that, but I think that's really good. So I think basically it's all the same stuff in the poutine. Is that and that stuff. So it has the brisket, has the smokies. I think it has some smoky sauce or something. And some jalapenos. I'm getting full though. There we go. The spicy brisket poutine is down. Yeah, I almost really wish I had got a pop. I almost really wish I got myself a pop so I could have some burps. This might be a challenge to finish. I'm already feeling fairly full. Okay. Whew. I don't know, is it a thing to dip onion rings in Frosties? Or is that a first? I don't think I've ever done it before. I think as far as I knew, vanilla Frosties were discontinued here in Canada. So I'm not sure when they brought them back. I'm pretty sure if you go and look it up, they were discontinued at some point. Definitely think I prefer the chocolate ones more still. Okay, let's finish off this guy. It just makes it kind of hard to eat. It all wants to kind of squish out. I'm still all super itchy all over too, from all the little hairs. I'm gonna need a shower to get it all off for sure. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, gosh, my teeth. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna break it to my hairdresser either. I don't need haircuts anymore. I'm not sure how she's gonna feel about that. I've been going to her for a while now, for quite a long time. I think I've loyally been going to her for like at least 5 or 6 years now. Maybe even 7. I don't know. I know I'm gonna break it to her that I just don't need haircuts anymore. And I still don't know if I'm gonna try and grow it back out. I'm just gonna test it and see if whether I like it or not later on. Or if I'm just gonna keep it shaved for the rest of my life now. That's how I was feeling. Like, that's why I kind of wanted to wait as long as possible, because I was like, the moment I pick to shave it all off is the moment that I'm just gonna keep it that way for the rest of my life. That was kind of how I felt. There we go, vanilla frosty all down. Oh my gosh, well there we go, all done. I know today was probably a bit of a, well, not a bit, but a big surprise to you guys to see me with all my hair gone. But I hope eventually you can get used to it, because I think it's probably going to be that way for a while. I also oh, do I have a burp coming on? Oh, excuse me, guys. I forgot to give a shout out to, I believe, Lala, I think it is, who gave a nice donation. If I'm not mistaken, that's maybe your second time giving me a donation. So thank you very much for being very generous like that. That helps me out a lot. I really, really appreciate that. So thank you, Lala. I hope that's how you say it. But there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thank you for watching it. Give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you aren't. I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Until then, peace out.